As we move on with the program, I'd like to invite all of you to remember our theme for this year's summit, Future Forward Reimagining Media. I imagine that as working professionals who work in, with, or around the media, that we all have some idea of what that may mean to us. But what does it mean to our youth? After all, they are the ones who will be leading the charge after us. Let's see what our young people have to say.
Hi, my name is Nivamra Asha from Degree of Public Relations and Marketing.
Hi everyone, my name is Mariam Mudassir. I'm from North India, Kashmir. I go to Saiful International School and am 12 years old.
Hi, my name is Baghdad. I am 14 years old and I am from Iran.
Hello, my name is Chijoy sir and I'm 14 years old.
Hello, I'm Zaina Jan Hawk and I'm 14 years old.
Hello, this is Khalid from Taylor's University.
Hello, my name is Ajay Chandra.
Hello, my name is Muhammad Hayyan Hamzawai and I am from Pakistan.
Hello everyone, I'm Vedant Shawat, I'm 14 and I'm from India.
What I would like to see more of on social media or media in general is peace. In this climate of social media, people have become very hypersensitive to what has been posted, even though the post does not regard as offensive. In conclusion, what we really need right now in social media is a lot of peace positivity, because one small act of kindness can change a bunch of lives.
I personally want to see more truth being spread around, more awareness being spread, because I think that we could most definitely benefit everyone much more if we got rid of false news once and for all. And I think that real news is what I think we really deserve from media and what we should get from media.
The contents that I personally would like to see more from the media that we use includes more informational content, which is not only filled with information to the brim, but is also entertaining to people our age.
What I want from media is an accurate depiction of facts without influencing prejudices, as well as the removal of untrustworthy media.
What I want from media is for it to be used as a force for good. Using media to spread awareness about an important topic is easy and efficient. By doing so, I believe that we can turn the world into a better place where more people are exposed to positive and transparent media and are able to have their voices heard. Media can become a tool to help those in need feel validated.
I want the media to change how it capitalizes on and amplifies the audience's insecurities and fear to serve. I want this to change, and I want the media to be a bit more vigilant while being a bit more honest and respectful towards their audience.
We all have encountered many fake information and infodemic to plague our society about this disease. This is when I recognize the need for true information. I feel it is necessary and needed for the media to rid themselves of such health misinformation and instead spread ways on how to avoid such dreadful and appalling advice.
This is what I want to see, what I expect from media in the coming years, which is an incredibly large improvement in security.
The next change I would like to see in the media is for them to stop overemphasizing on negative and controversial news. I would like them to focus on providing news in a more balanced and well-rounded way, all while maintaining an equilibrium of both positive and negative news.
I would like to see the media report from more unbiased and diverse perspectives.
I'd like to see more coverage on toxic masculinity. I think a lot of men still feel pressured to be a certain standard of masculine or what it means to be a guy, to be a man, and that it's okay to cry, it's okay to talk about our feelings, about our emotions, to seek help, and to talk to each other as men, to support each other as men, and to not feel like it's girly or feminine.
Children are the future, and will what we watch today be appealing to the future audience? With that being said, it's great to see that the youth of today are already so clear in what they want and expect from the media. And now we present a very talented performer, David Vergis, who composed a song that looks at the relevance of media. David Vergis and his song, Another Step.
Hello everyone, my name is David Vergis, and I'd like to perform my song for you. This is a song about meeting up with old friends after a long time apart. I hope you like it. You're always always there when I need a friend. The new normal won't be our end. Feels so good to hear your voice again. We can break bread and rejoice again. It feels so good to step on the stage, put another stamp on my passport page, from Meepo to cartoon. So many stories in this room, the speed of data flow. There's nowhere we can't go. There's nowhere we can't go. So lend me your ears. Let's vanquish our fears. Can't solve all the troubles of the world, but at least we can ensure that they're heard. They're heard. Firefighters lace up their boots. Teachers are informing the youth. Gardeners are nursing grows. Where butterflies may stroll and roam. Don't search the sky for hope. The answer is in everyday folks. And though we may amble the globe, don't overlook your home, your home. With the speed of data flow, there's nowhere we can't go. There's nowhere we can't go. So lend me your ears. Let's vanquish our fears. Can't solve all the troubles of the world, but at least we can ensure that they're heard. They're heard. Thank you.
Thank you so much for that riveting performance, David. And we're so happy that you were able to join us for the 17th Annual Virtual Asia Media Summit. If I may, I'd like to ask you very quickly if you could share with us what was the inspiration behind your song?
Oh, that's good to hear. Yes, so basically, I was inspired to write this song when I was talking to Philomena, and she was describing about this conference, and there's certain things that spoke to me as a musician. One thing she mentioned was that at this meeting there'd be people from all around the world, and as a musician, I love performing and getting to meet people, and this is a unique opportunity because I get to perform in front of people in various countries that I can't physically go to at the same time. So I really wanted to write a song that would capture the kind of the joy of performing and getting to see people around the world. And also she mentioned that for a lot of people here it's the first time meeting in person after a long time apart, and that's something I relate to as well. Being able to see old friends for the first time in a long time is something that I've enjoyed as the world slowly recovers and from COVID. So those are two things that I really wanted to capture in my song.
Oh, great. Thank you so much. If I could just ask you one more question, what are your personal views on traditional media?
Yeah, it's an interesting question. I would say for a lot of people in my generation, a lot of people are turning a bit more towards the internet. A lot of people, use YouTube and Instagram and so on to get news and communicate. But I think with traditional media, there's the advantage that internet tends to be a bit more niche. So a lot of times people just tend to watch similar stuff on the internet, whereas traditional media news and radio gives you the opportunity to see artists or musicians that you normally wouldn't, because there's like a broader reach. Like I've discovered like a lot of artists through listening to like the radio that normally I wouldn't, such as like a band I recently found out was called Nothing But Thieves, which is and they're like an English alternative rock band. And since I don't follow the English rock scene, I might have missed them, but with the radio you can see musicians from like all around the world. A funny kind of example of this is there's a musician called named Zach Wilde, who was the guitarist for Ozzy Osbourne, and he did like one song on American Idol, and he said like that made him more famous than like years of playing in a heavy metal band, because that opened to him to a very broad audience around the country that like otherwise might not listen to a heavy metal guitarist, but when it's on American Idol, like there's something that they're open to checking out who this person is. So media, just traditional media like news and radio, has that advantage. Like it always will have that advantage of like bringing music that it's like a broad audience, like not just people who are looking it up as you do on the internet.
Thank you so much, David. And I look forward to hearing more from you and your music in the future.
Thanks. That's good to hear. Thank you.
Now we're going to take a short break. And when we come back, we have an exciting session lined up for you.